especially on that front line for the Oakland Roots. Dom and Donor might flip-flop. Donor's going to give you the verticality on the right-hand side, but it all comes down
for Jordan Stewart that he's tried to push different buttons to get things going. You could have a lot of influx from the bench with Soyberg coming in later. More recently in June, the Roots a 2-1 win in Jägermeister Cup over Monterey Bay. The rubber match is underway from the Coliseum. Happy to have you with us on ESPN Plus. Alongside MLS veteran Ricky Lopez-Espin, I'm Joe Malva. And right off the kickoff, Gomez over to Bravo. Julian Bravo almost got through to Wilson. Maury Donor settles. Donor denied by Campuzano. Hackshaw. Batash. Maury Donor dodges, now lets it fly. Maury Donor! Brilliant! The Roots lead 1-0.
fantastic goal here from Maury Donor. It starts with his mentality. Notice the amount of touches he takes, but notice how positive they are. This touch right here bypasses the initial line of pressure and allows him to generate enough power. Low and hard gives you a chance, and that is a lot of traffic in front of Campuzano.
Now his fingerprints on this team, but not quite full turnover. Picked up by Gomez. First time hit, save made. Big rebound is there for Bravo, but he skies it.
Everything for the Oakland Roots. Aggressive to hit it first time, but if you are Julian Bravo, just run through this ball. Notice how he's
He's really not had a lot to do. He's actually not credited with a save. Going back to that moment earlier for Klein, they actually did credit that as a cross, not a shot. So no saves in that first half for McIntosh. Though Monterey Bay threatened at times, they go to the break down a goal. Oakland's lineup remains unchanged, which is good to see because Maury Donor had signaled for a change right before halftime. He soldiered on to the break and able to get whatever treatment he needed to stay on there now to begin half number 2 as we're underway. Kadiri curls it in, glanced on, loose in front, McIntosh parries away. Foul again called against Monterey Bay. McIntosh rolling around, holding his face.
Playing right next to Maury Donor. That is when you need Peter Wilson to come to the ball side.
Now we're gone, half hour remains at the Coliseum. Glad to have you with us on ESPN Plus. With Ricky Lopez-Espin, I'm Joe Malva. Here's Tariq Scott. Scott cutting in, Scott saved by McIntosh and cleared by Hackshaw.
9-3 next to Kai Green and Hackshaw. Good play.
Prentice cutting in, harassed by Garcia. Still Prentice driving it through. Couldn't get it to Wilson. Scooped by Campuzano. Against Sacramento, they had a lead of 1-0. And then they had a lead of 2-1. Now it's played through. Can they hold on here? It's just wide of the far post on cue. Just moments where they have lapses. That off of a restart.
They need to find the back of the net here. Fantastic ball in from Soyberg, but you need to go with your right foot if you are Paul. Open up your hips, attack the ball, and if slot it towards that far post. You try to go with your left foot.
Played in on the free kick. Gagi heads it square. Johnson drives it. Snatched by Campuzano. Wants to ignite this attack quickly and does. And there is the final whistle. The Oakland Roots, in what they characterize as a must-win game, emerge victorious over a rival. The playoff chase for the Roots still on.